I didn't think much of the armor. To me, it was just another piece of equipment, scratched, worn, patched together from missions I didn't talk about anymore. To them, it was something else entirely. Beginning. The armor no one noticed. The Phyrexian warship, Eclipse Sovereign, was preparing for battle. You could feel it in the air, the quiet tension, the precision in every movement, the way even the lights dimmed slightly as systems diverted power to shields and weapons. For them, this was routine. For me, it was just another war. I stood in the preparation chamber, adjusting the locking seals on my armor. It wasn't sleek like theirs. It didn't glow or shift or respond to thought. It was heavy, solid, human. You still use manual plating? I glanced over my shoulder. Commander Zyra stood at the entrance, her posture perfectly straight, her gaze analyzing every detail of my suit. Yeah, I said. It works. She stepped closer, observing the scratches, the dents, the uneven patches. This armor has seen excessive damage. That's one way to put it. She reached out, then stopped herself before touching it. You should upgrade, she said. Maybe, I replied, but this one's familiar. She didn't understand that. Not fully, because to them, armor was technology. To me, it was history. The Queen arrives. The room shifted the moment she entered. No announcement. No warning. Queen Lyri didn't need one. Everyone straightened instinctively. Even Zyra stepped back. I didn't turn immediately. I was focused on securing the final piece of plating across my back, a reinforced section I had personally modified after an incident years ago. Then, everything went quiet. Not the usual quiet. Not the controlled silence of a military ship. This was different. Heavy. I felt it before I saw it. Her gaze. Slowly I turned. And that's when I saw her. Frozen. The moment. Queen Lyri stood completely still. Her eyes locked on me. More specifically, on my back. What? I asked. No response. She didn't move. Didn't blink. Zyra noticed it too. My queen, she said carefully. Still nothing. I frowned. Okay, that's new. I turned slightly, trying to see what she was looking at. Then I realized. The marking. The mark on the armor. It wasn't something I thought about often. Just a symbol. Burned into the plating. Old. Faded. But still visible. A circular design with sharp, angular lines crossing through it. To me, it meant one thing. Survival. To her, it meant something else entirely. Middle. The truth behind the symbol. Where did you get that? Her voice broke the silence. Quiet. Controlled. But underneath. Something else. I shrugged. Had it for years. Picked it up during a mission on the outer colonies. Her eyes didn't leave the mark. That symbol, she said slowly, does not belong to your people. I crossed my arms. Yeah, I figured that much. Zyra stepped closer, her expression serious. My queen, that is the insignia of the Velkari Dominion. The name meant nothing to me, but the way they reacted, that meant everything. Should I be concerned? I asked. Lyri finally moved. One step forward. Then another. Her gaze shifted from the symbol. To me. Where? She asked again. Did you get it? A past I didn't talk about. I hesitated. Not because I didn't know, but because I didn't like remembering. It was a long time ago, I said. That is not an answer. I sighed. Fine, I said. We were deployed to a system near the edge of map space. Didn't even have a proper name, just coordinates. They listened. Closely. We found a wreck, I continued. Not human. Not anything we recognized. Lyri's expression darkened. It was theirs, she said. Yeah, I replied. I figured that out later. The encounter. There were survivors, I said. Zyra stiffened. That is impossible. That's what I thought too, I replied. Until they attacked. The memory was sharp. Too sharp. They weren't like anything I'd seen before, I said. Fast. Coordinated. Like they were thinking together. Lyri's voice dropped. They were. I glanced at her. What? The Velkari do not fight as individuals, she said. They fight as one. That explained a lot. We didn't stand a chance, I admitted. Not at first. The survival. We lost most of the team, I said quietly. No one spoke. I got separated. Ended up in the wreck itself. The memory shifted. Dark corridors. Flickering lights. Something watching me. And then, Zyra asked. I found this, I said, tapping the armor. The symbol, she asked. No, I said. The suit. Their expressions changed. It wasn't complete, I explained. Just parts. But it was enough. Lyri stepped closer. You integrated Velkari armor into your own? Didn't have much of a choice, I said. It was either that or die. Why she froze. Silence filled the room again. Then Lyri spoke. You should not be alive. I smirked faintly. Yeah, I get that a lot. But she didn't smile. The Velkari do not leave survivors, she said. Ever. I felt a chill. Well, I said slowly. Guess I'm the exception. She shook her head. No, she said. You're something else. The bigger truth. That's when everything changed. They are returning, she said. Zyra's eyes widened. My queen, are you certain? Yes. I looked between them. Okay. I feel like I missed something important. Lyri turned to me. That symbol, she said, is not just an insignia. Then what is it? It is a mark of selection. The realization. The words hit harder than anything else. Selection? I repeated. She nodded. The Velkari do not destroy everything, she explained. They choose. For what? I asked. Her answer came quietly. To become one of them. Ending the choice ahead. The room felt smaller. Heavier. You're saying they marked me? I asked. Yes. And they're coming back? Yes. I let out a breath. Well, I said, that's not good. Zyra looked at me. You do not understand. If they find you... I know, I interrupted, because I did. I had seen what they were capable of. But this time, I wasn't alone. Lyri stepped closer. You are connected to them, she said. Yeah, I replied. Not by choice. She studied me. Then we will make it your choice. I raised an eyebrow. How? Her gaze hardened. By ensuring they do not take you. Final moment. Later, as I stood alone again, adjusting my armor, I looked at the mark. Something I had ignored for years. Something that now meant everything. I didn't know what the Velkari wanted. Didn't know why they chose me. But one thing was clear. The next time they came, I wouldn't just survive. I'd be ready. Because this time, I wasn't just wearing armor. I was carrying a warning. And somewhere out there, they knew it.